Welcome in, folks. Not too long ago, I picked up this No.5 jungle carbine from Royal Tiger Imports. It actually turned out to be a decent shooter, but as you can see, it's in kind of a rough condition. And sitting in the Ethiopian desert for more than 60 years didn't do it much good. So my plan is to remove all the rust and what's left of the original bluing straight down to the bare metal. Then I can re-blue it with a kit from Birchwood Casey. So first things first, let's get the stock off and then remove everything else down to the barreled receiver. As a side note, I can't stress the importance of a good bit set for the home gunsmith. As always, I use and recommend the Magnetip set from Brownells. Now that the stock is off, let's examine and remove everything else. When you're doing this kind of work, it's important to organize and keep track of the parts you've removed. Replacing small parts on a vintage rifle is not cheap. I like to put the parts in Ziploc bags and then label them. With the stock removed, we can see the extent of the damage. The exposed portion of the barrel has most of the thick rust, and thankfully only minor pitting. The area of the barrel that was hidden under the wood has little or no rust and actually retains some of the original black paint. Examining the inside of the receiver, we can see that the rust is concentrated mostly on the left side. This indicates that this is the side it was sitting on while in storage, as the moisture would settle here. Before breaking out the blue and rust remover, I'm going to sand down the area where the rust is the thickest. I'll do this using some penetrating oil for lubrication, along with some 220 grit sandpaper. Make sure to let the oil soak in a bit. Then very lightly sand, frequently checking your work. Pausing here, we can see some of the deeper rust bits. Time to kick it up a notch to 100 grade. Then back to 220, finishing up with a bit of mother's polish. Shiny. The flash hider is cast iron and very porous. I'm going to apply some Evapo-Rust gel to get the remaining rust in the hard-to-reach places. Here are the results after 2 hours and going over it with a bronze brush. Be careful when using Evapo-Rust. As you can see here, it can etch polished metal. Let's open our bluing kit. It comes with degreaser, blue and rust remover, and perma-blue, along with various applicators. When working with chemicals, always work in a well-ventilated area. First, let's degrease the piece with the included sponge. Try not to spill the degreaser like an idiot. Then give it a rinse. After letting it dry, dab on the blue and rust remover. Scrub it with the included steel wool or the wet and dry sandpaper. Then rinse it off again. Normally the next step you would go on to the bluing from here. In this case, some of the original black paint was being stubborn. An overnight soak in acetone and a bronze brush came in handy here. Much cleaner. After another degrease and drying, we're ready to blue. Perma-blue can be applied cold, but you'll get better results if you heat the metal to open its pores. I use a heat gun for this, but you can also use a propane torch on a low setting. Apply the bluing in long, even strokes. After about a minute, rinse off the bluing with water to neutralize the acid. Here's one coat, and here's 4 coats of bluing. Be sure to wipe down the blued area with Barricade wipes or another oil of your choice. Timing is critical. So as you can see here, I worked on the barrel first, then the receiver, repeating the same steps as before. Degreasing, heating up the metal, applying the bluing for no more than a minute, then giving it a good rinse to neutralize the bluing. And here are the results. A nice, even, dark finish. After wiping it down with Barricade, be sure to let it sit overnight. Check it periodically. The metal will absorb the Barricade. Wipe those areas down again. Now let's work on the small parts. Let's start by getting all that dirt and grime off. We'll throw all the parts in hot water and detergent and give them a good scrub. Then a quick dip in acetone to remove any residual oil or grease. After drying them off, we can throw them in a jar filled with liquid Evapo-Rust. You can let them set for a few hours or even overnight. The Evapo-Rust works great. It strips everything down to the bare metal. Now, following the same steps as before, we can re-blue the small parts. After coating them with Barricade and letting them sit overnight, we can proceed with reassembly. Overall, I'm very happy with the results. However, I do have some notes on the Birchwood Casey kit. The kit may be enough for bluing a single rifle barrel or pistol, but when restoring an entire rifle, you may run out of supplies. For example, the kit only comes with 2 Barricade wipes. To finish the project, I had to purchase more. For larger projects, I suggest getting either the can or the spray version. Also, I had barely enough perma-blue. My bad, but I missed a few spots, and I'll have to wait to fix them till I purchase more. Now that everything's back together, let's take a before and after look. Not bad for an octogenarian. The next step will be to restore and bed the stock. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what your next restoration project will be. And remember, guns have only 2 enemies, rust and politicians.